Last 30 seconds, masters. Last 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently rub your hands. Keep them on your eyes. Open eyes with smile. Okay, master. So just a quick recap. In the last week, Madam explained us about two gurus. One is fish, other one is deer. So fish is about avoiding taste indulgence and do not control your tongue in speech, eating, and it was very as usual. It was very interactive session. And other guru, we Madam explained us about deer, avoiding auditory pleasure, and then being mindful of overindulgence with audio, auditory pleasure. And so today it will be about two gurus. So one would be Crunch Bird and other one would be Pingala. So over to you, madam. We'll continue it.
Thank you. Thank you, masters. Welcome all. Just pay my gratitude to Rishi Pitama Krishna consciousness, Avadhooth consciousness, Uddhava consciousness, and Raja Yadu's consciousness, and to all of you. So today we are going to learn about, first of all, in Hindi it's roach, pakshi, kukra pakshi. It's like a crow or a hawk-like fish hawk, or we can name it anyway. But the lesson is more important. So in this way, Avadhooth said that one day I saw a kukra pakshi, kukra bird, yeah, hawk we can say, that it was flying just normal in the sky with a uh, big loaf in its beak. It was quite big, that attract attention to each and everyone. And in this way, he was flying, but slowly, Avadhooth say, what I saw that one by one, other birds start chasing it. As he want to fly high, they just move in and around him. And he was trying to just escape in all way, but it was not possible for the bird to do so, because in the meanwhile the big predators like a eagle and other, they also joined that whole team, and they start even targeting this bird with their beaks. And as it again go little bit high, but again, because eagle and other, they can fly even more high than it. So, but he said, Avadhooth said, what I saw when it was just like a mess in a sky, that all was targeting this bird, and there is a lots of chaos. Then all of suddenly this bird dropped that meatloaf from its beak, and at the same moment other birds just flew towards that meatloaf, and this bird's life is saved, and it just flew and sit on a tree. What I saw and what I learned from that, Avadhuta says that it gives me that the loaf, unusual loaf was in its beak, because usually we see that birds carry just as much as is needed for their offsprings and for their some predators peak some keep big loaves, but it was quite big that attract others. So in this way, he said that what I learned that the possessions can cause trouble, tight hold, because still the bird had a tight hold on that meatloaf, and it tried to save it, and it tried to keep it up to itself, and they just chase, and even in that time they start biting it. So in this way, the right movement, decision of that bird make Avadhuta to bow down that wisdom that the a little bird have, that now I have to drop, I have to lose my grip from this. Yeah, if there is a life, I can take this opportunity to gain or to attain or to find this food again. But life is more precious at that time. The wise decision from that bird, Avadhuta say, I bow down to that bird and I make it my guru, because the release is the right time, release of hold from the things is much more important. Sometimes this is where जैसे नीचे लिखा हुआ है कि सही समय पे वो पकड़ छोड़ देनी, ढीली छोड़ देनी. Sometimes we keep on holding, as we saw in our families, and position, power, money, and senior citizens and old persons, and one few family members in both lots of families and in organizations, they keep a big tight hold on each and everything, and that create a mess around them. Yes, they keep on fighting and doing everything, but at the right time, the hold from that, for the even for the temporary time, when there is a lots of enmity and lots of danger to your own life, the wise decision is to withdraw for the worldly accumulations and worldly possessions. This is the main warning for the worldly possessions. Sometimes it happened to the Jnani too, but Gyan, it's okay. Gyan is can't be, we can say it can't be stolen or it can't be taken away from you. But worldly possessions, it always implied that you have to be careful and mindful when it's a time that cause you much more mental, physical harm. Then you have to be conscious and release your tight hold from those possessions. So in this way, avoid accumulations. So the very much lesson from this bird. And now next clue is Pingala, that name of the dancing girl, or in scriptures it's mentioned as a prostitute too, or the story of this guru is like that Avadhuta, when Avadhuta says, when I was passing through the, otherwise we saw that the rishi, saints, and जो serene beings होते हैं वो, they didn't stay at one place for a long time, But at the time of Chaturmas, and there is a time when they stay at one place, and few stories were from there when he stays in the Mithila state or Mithila Rajya. He was telling that I was staying in the Mithila Rajya. Wahan pe there was a famous incident in the evening that the most eye catch event in the evening, that there is a famous dancing girl, we can say prostitute too, from the kingdom, that in the evening she just opened her door. She was extremely beautiful and young, and she once her door was opened in the evening when she received her richest guest of the day. So to take and to for a friction of second glimpse of her, people gather around her house, and they were just anxious when she will. That was her ritual. That whosoever come to her door, who can pay much more, that was the tradition, that who will pay bigger bounty for the day, and she will receive him by herself. And in this way, it was so much a big drama there, that always that she was so proudly feel that, okay, I can choose uh, or I can earn from my physical beauty, and I can earn from my physical जो भी भगवान ने दिया हुआ है, that I can earn from that. It keep on going, and once a day when he passed from there, he saw her, and out of respect, she invited him, but he said at the right time, I will definitely come. Avadhooth. So, in this mean, she always wait for who is coming now, who is very rich, and time passes in this way. He said, when I later on visited her, in this story, two timelines are there. After few years, when I again visited her and visited that city, the that very girl was now sitting a long time. Previously, she was standing on the door. She opened the door just to welcome its guest or its customer, her customer. But now, as evening approaches and as night passes, she keep on standing for a long time. At that time, uh, he realized that now she is old enough, and he understand, because he is the जिसको हम बोलते हैं कि he can the understand what is going on. And one day, nights keep on going like this, and one day she just broke in her tears, and just come to him, come to Avadhooth and bow down to him, that oh, said, how I wasted my life throughout, because I was just waiting for those persons whose existence was there not actually. They are the just one night guest, and after that, they are not any way in my life to help me in any way. So she said, yes, I understood now. Now I realized that how much time I wasted in this way, that standing now, one time people wait for me, now I am standing and waiting for the right customer as they treat me previously. But now there is no such attraction, that for this unchanging body, for this immortal mortal body, that change in every way, my beauty, my skin, my everything just get changed. It's a totally drastical change, and I don't realize. I think I thought that it's a permanent, and it's my take it granted that I can earn and I can sustain whole life in this way. But now I realized that, gosh, if I can spend that, if I was able to spend all my life and dedication towards the divine. In the weight of those persons, I am wasting my all the life. As the night approach, I start waiting for those men's. Their existence is nowhere now. So now I realize the great detachment from this situation, that the eternal thing is something different. I thought that I treat everything as a permanent, my beauty, my body, everything. And I treated other persons, other clients partially. At that time, I have a choice to do, but now I have no choice. I want to live my life, but there is no customer or no client. That excessive hope that, yeah, take it granted that everybody, the extreme hopeful, जिसको हम बोलेंगे extreme hope के that yes, I am capable to attract the richest client, and now at the same time despair, totally ghor nirasha, that I am not acceptable. Once there was a high demand, now there is no one to even look after and look upon at me. That at that time, the intense, जिसको हम बोलते हैं ना कि contemplation, the period of intense contemplation, that dancing girl get enlightened, we can say. She learned the contentment and moderation, that how I was able to take care of everything, but in the lots of proud and I just spent my whole life in this way. But on those moments of contemplation, pain, grief, she got the inner peace and stability. And masters, after that, it is recorded in the scriptures, she was the greatest poetess. She started writing poetry, and that was very much famous at that time. That how a worldly, we can say, a prostitute turned into a enlightened being. And we can say here our profession, our code of conduct, at once the time we see that Balmiki was just a hunter, and when the moment of contemplation and transformation happened, he become the sage. In this way, the she come out from disgust, and when she start understanding the value of human being life and what is in our hand, and she it was the saying that the detachment act like a sword. It cuts the pieces, binding the attachments of our worldly life. It cut down each and everything. The detachment act like a sword. तो यहाँ पे उन्होंने जो उसने लिखा हुआ था कि मनुष्य अति आशा की तलवार पर लटक रहा है. मैन इज हैंगिंग on the extremely extreme desires, sword of extreme desires. But वैराग्य की तलवार ही उसे काट सकती है. The sword of detachment has a power to cut it down, the excessive desires. So in this way, abandonment of expectations, yes, क्या थी expectations? Yes, it's obvious that I can get that big, rich, fat client. And I can spend my whole life like this way. But as the time approaches, everything get changed. So at that time, at that right moment, Avadhoota approached her and he literally touched her feet. At that time, that transformation make her a divine being. So he also make a prostitute as her guru, because her contemplation, her internal churning and self introspection lead her to be a divine. So thank you very much. In this way, any input or any, this is both are like a story. So thank you very much, masters. Any input
Thank you,
we
ma'am.
can
So,
share?
any questions, masters? Anybody want to ask any questions? You can unmute.
So I think a story is understood. At least we can give a thumb up. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Rashmi.
Ma'am, the second guru you were talking about, I just wanted to kind of summarize. I mean, what I understood. It's like um, we should not have high hopes for one particular thing. Things keep changing, and we cannot be stuck to any one aspect because everything is fluid. Everything keeps changing. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Or is there an expansion for that?
yes, yes. And at the same time, it's only you who can transform yourself. That Avadhuta passes her before too. But when she was ready to understand her situation and she is ready to understand the mortality of her physical body, on behalf of which she is doing that business. And she was just not allowing the scenario. Avadhuta explained that in the evening, just for to take her one glimpse, people gather around, that she was so famous that she got the rich clients, and she was totally always taken it granted that I can attract so much wealth on behalf of this physical vehicle that is changeable. That we can say that if we are much more aware, and if she was a little bit conscious previously, from our past history, that everybody has to get old and this body is changing. On behalf of this external costume, we can't uh, behave in the society that, oh, I am the big thing. She was behaving like that. It was a totally vivid description was given there, that nobody was allowed to stand, and people were just mad to take her glimpse in the evening, in a such way that was described. Yeah. But the change, what happened, that she became a poetess, spiritual poetess, that happened because of her own journey. Nobody has a power. Externally, we can guide somebody. Externally, we can put the efforts, but changes, जैसे यहाँ पे teachers आते हैं, they will teach lots of things, but it's only you who from whom you want to perceive and from whom you want to absorb, and from whose wisdom or whose concept you want to implement in your life. Even listening, absorption, and even then implementation in your life, it's totally on you. It's totally on you. So that's what the story of Pingla is teaching us. that when she start contemplating that, oh, one night gone, two night gone, and she keep on sitting and waiting for the, oh, at least some person will come that I have to sustain my life. वो extended इतना ऊंचा रख दिया था कि she has a yeah, that's why.
Thank you, ma'am. Anybody else? Anyone wants to ask any other questions?
Yes, in today's life, we can say, yeah, today's society, when we so-called, sometimes we say rich people, even our society, we say that yes, they just become okay, unapproachable to sometimes even relatives too. And a few, even we can say spiritual persons and gurus, they just keep their standard that they are not meeting any normal person. Yeah, everything. This story is reflecting in each and every field in these days. Thank you. We can move ahead towards meditation.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, masters. Just sit and relax. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Shweta, for your message. And sit quietly, masters. Just be in the present moment. Inhale, exhale. Just deep inhale. Gentle and long exhale. Deep inhale. Gentle and long exhale. Slowly, just relax. Clasp your fingers, cross your feet, or you can lie down. Close your eyes and be with yourself. With each inhale, just think and reflect. The both gurus are teaching us that holding on the worldly possessions, materialistic things, take it granted everything. Sometimes give you more pain than pleasure, than happiness. So be alert and be careful that everything is in our hand. As the bird at right time dropped that meat loaf, It set itself free from all the chaos. In the same way, beautiful Pingala also did. When she reflected on her life, in the deep moments of self-analysis and contemplation, she also get enlightened. Masters, be here. With each breath, just absorb these lessons. Each breath out, just let go everything. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, gently, just contemplate on these things. Try to reflect. Inhale, exhale. Just be with yourself for next 15 minutes, Master. 7 minutes, masters. Just feel head to toe, toe to head. I am completely relaxed. Just observe yourself. Those who want to continue the meditation, just be with yourself, your meditative state, masters. And those who want to come out, just feel the place where you are sitting or lying. Feel your environment, feel your surrounding. Head to toe, just scan your body, the sense of calmness. Pay gratitude to each and everything that help you to meditate peacefully. Slowly open your hands, rub your palms. Put it on your beautiful eyes, masters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Beautiful. Open your eyes and with a smile, just come out of meditation. And those who want to continue, masters, please be there. Thank you, each and everyone, to be in the group consciousness and to be in the group energies. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. And thank you for being with each other. Thank you. Thank you, masters.